lights might go out, but we don't. This is your guide, your neighbor in the know, your host, Big Dave. Back to the basics.
Welcome into Back to the Basics with Big Dave. I got my buddy here. He's right there. No, not you. No, the one behind you. The guy behind you. Yeah.
Santa.
Yeah, Mr. Santa Claus. Do you remember? How you doing, Mr. Wayne?
Good. How you doing, Dave?
I'm doing good, buddy. You remember that song? I know this ain't about prepping or homesteading or anything like that, but you remember that song, I Am Santa Claus?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, I still have it to this day. I love that song. It's every year there's two things. Really, there's three things that I have to do in November and in December. Number one, in November, right around Thanksgiving, I have to play the turkey drop from WKRP in Cincinnati.
Oh, Lord.
Where Nessman, the Buckeye Award winner, he says on there, I swear to God, I thought turkeys could fly because they're throwing them out of a helicopter. It's hilarious. If you ever get a chance, go and watch it. Number two thing I have to do is I have to listen to that song at least once. I am Santa Claus. Na, 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 na. It's a takeoff of War Pigs, I think it is.
Yeah.
By Kiss. By Ozzy.
I think that's what it is.
I was fixing to say Kiss because I got a Kiss t-shirt on. The other thing I have to do is between now and Christmas Eve, I have to watch the movie White Christmas with Bing Crosby and all them. And I have to watch that every year. I don't know why, but hey, that's just the way that it is every year. And the older I get, the more sentimental, the more I get wanting to do that stuff. And I'm trying to get my grandkids to do it with me, you know. My daughter, she was late to Thanksgiving because they had to watch some of the Macy's Day Parade.
Oh my Lord!
Because me and her every Thanksgiving we sat and watched the Macy's Day Parade, and she's trying to, you know how when you get older you try to implement it into your kids.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah.
What's your favorite Christmas song?
One of the old Rudolph movies, and I can't remember. All I think about is the movie, that Klondike guy with the ice pick.
Oh yes,
all of that music. All that music. I had to actually. I need to watch that to get the Christmas spirit.
You do.
That's
good
stuff
you,
right there.
You got in this Christmas spirit, and I didn't. I don't have anything out. It's all in the living room and all of that. So you know, whatever. But my favorite Christmas song is White Christmas by Bing Crosby. And then my second one is Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire, Nat King Cole.
Yeah.
Oh, man, come on. That is some count right there, brother. If them two songs don't get you into the Christmas spirit, nothing will. Nothing will, or it gets me into the Christmas spirit. So I'll just say that. It might not get you, but it does me.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch that old because it used to come on every Christmas. We'd sit and watch that.
What is the name of it?
I know Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, but then there was quite a few of them in a row I'd watch.
Yeah. If you get a chance, go and I know who you know who this person is, Buddy Brown.
Yeah.
I interviewed him one time, and he has a Christmas song that you need to go find.
Now, he plays, right?
Oh yeah, he's got a YouTube channel, I think, called Backyard Wisdom or something like that.
I think that's what it is.
Buddy Brown, very conservative guy, very I mean, hits a lot of nails on the head. Let me tell you that.
Yeah.
And saying that about him, I have a question for everyone. And is a storm coming? How's your money doing? I mean, do you see us going into a Great Depression anytime soon? Or is it just a recession? What do you think, Wayne?
Oh, first of all, there's dust in my wallet. Second, yeah, I don't know. Jury's out on that. Depression, recession. I don't know where it's headed, but it's headed somewhere.
Well, I know I'm gonna have to sit back a little bit on this one because, I mean, I went to the grocery store today, and I'm just noticing. I mean, a gallon of orange juice, even at Aldi, $7.26. Now, don't get me wrong. I know we did that Aldi versus Walmart a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
And they have a half gallon of Walmart for $7.49 for a half gallon. Okay. I got it. You know, so I go to Aldi to get stuff. But one of the keys to me, this is just me talking, you know, everybody can look at it their own way, but one of the ways I look at it is how much eggs cost, how much milk costs, how much potatoes cost, how much, you know, the normal things that I go to the store to buy. I try to buy on sale. Well, guess what? You can't always buy on sale. I mean, if I'm out of potatoes and I haven't canned any, which I'm going to can some next year, I'm going to put them in a jar and I'm going to can them and I'm going to put some on the shelf. But sometimes, you know, this past year, life got in the way. We had a lot of deaths in the family. I had cancer. My sister was sick. You know, I mean, my sister-in-law, stuff's going on with her. You know, I mean, you've had a lot of stuff going on in your life. You know, sometimes life gets in the freaking way and you just don't know sometimes you just can't do what you need to do because heck, life gets in the way. And we're going to talk more about this when we come back here in just a minute. But I also got some, I'll show you what these are here in just a minute. But yeah, we're going to come back and we're going to talk about, is a storm coming? How's your money doing? Do you see us going into a Great Depression or do you see us in a recession? I got some stats I want to tell y'all when we come back. So we'll be back right after this.
Now I two-step through the trial, singing with a smile. Devil tried to harm me, but I'm walking like a child of the king. Yeah, my joy ain't store-bought. It's built from the word and the wars that he fought. A little grace, a little grit, a little fight and won't quit. I've been changed, I admit. Now my soul just won't sit.
Got my feet on the rail and my heart in the sky.
God been so good, got me testifying high.
Got my Bible in my hand and my soul feeling trouble.
Grace in my cup, this a back. Matches now, I'll spark a flame from a stone. Growing what I eat in the dirt I own. Canning in the cellar, jars lined tight. Stacked for the storm in the cold, cold night. Rainwater catching in an old steel drum. If the power cuts out, we ain't going numb. While they scroll the screens, I'm sharpening blades.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Basics. That's what it is. I had to hear the song tell me. Y'all guys, don't forget, go down, hit the podcast at BigDaveBasics.com. You can follow us on Facebook at Back to the Basics with Big Dave, and here on YouTube at Big Dave Richardson, which probably after the first of the year, I'm going to change that to Back to the Basics. I think over the last 2 weeks of this year, we're not going to have any live shows. I've got I got some upgrades I want to do with the music, and I got some stuff I want to kind of fiddle fart around with, on different things so that we can do some, like swapping things from one side to the other. It's over there. Now it's over here. I like it above you better than me. But there's going to be a lot of things that I'm going to change up on them 2 weeks. I really want to work on some of the stuff that we're doing, try to figure out. But the question is, are we heading for a storm? And I think we are already in a recession. I don't think we're going to hit a Great Depression yet. All I know is I know that the next few years, I know the president is really trying to work on the country. He's not. Gas prices are down. Hey, I got gas, I think it was yesterday or the day before, for $2.49. What'd you get?
I've got gas.
Well, we're not talking about your gas. We're talking about your vehicle's gas. I mean, what's the cheapest around your area that you found?
At one time.
No, here lately. What is it right around now?
$2.40, $2.50 something at a certain truck stop. Well, it's a Love's truck stop.
Oh, okay. Where's the Love's at around?
Between
between
me. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So between your other house and the house you're at. Okay.
And, around Leeds.
Well, see, I get it it right down here at QT.
Yeah.
And
that's the other one. That's the other one that's cheaper.
Well, Walmart is usually cheaper at the Murphy's, but for me in the morning, it's harder to go across the interstate, go down, turn around, come back up to it, and then come back up to the interstate. Hey, I'll pay a little bit more just to for the non-hassle, because where the Murphy's is over here, it's in a bad spot. I mean,
yeah,
You have to go to a red light, turn in, come back down, come into it. Then you got to go back out and go, and it's just, and in the mornings, I'm ready to get to work and get everything done that I need to get done.
My deal is jump the car, take off, get in a weird place, like not really familiar with it, say downtown Birmingham.
Yeah.
You got to have gas. You pull in that gas station, you get out, look around. You're like,
279.
I wonder if anybody's ever been here. It looks abandoned.
Yeah.
But it's open.
But I mean, the gas prices have come down.
Yeah.
They are coming down. I can see that the president's done that. Eggs have came down. Yeah. They're not down enough for me. I mean, I remember growing up, me and you've talked about it before, Wayne. One of the things that my mom did on a fixed income at the end of the month was fried eggs and fried bologna.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to eat that 2 weeks out of the month. And I understand inflation, but golly, I mean, in my household, and I know in your household, you're the only one buying groceries over there. I'm the one buying groceries over here. And I just have really realized that it's getting to where, well, I'll just put it to you this way. People are defaulting on auto loans 40% more than 2 years ago. So people, 40% more, they are defaulting on their auto loans. I can see it. I've been there before. I can, I'm in a pretty decent spot now. I mean, but it blows my mind that I think a storm's coming. I think we're going to get to where we're going to have to depend on each other. We're going to have to do, as Charmingly Frugal says all the time, or what's she go by on YouTube? Doomsday Queen.
Yeah.
She talks about people are having to do victory gardens again. I mean, I seen a video the other day of where this one city, this older lady that's on a fixed income doesn't have a whole lot of money, and the city fined her because she had vegetables in her front yard.
Man.
Well, she took them to court. And you know what the judge said? Hate it for you.
Golly.
No, he sided with her, not the city.
Oh, good.
Which I was glad to see, because, that's one of the things that the daggum government needs to get out of our way when it comes to stuff like that.
Like you were telling me on that other show, it's been a while back, about them coming and, you're doing your own eggs, your own chickens, and doing your own eggs, which I seen some free ones down close to the grocery store I go to.
Yeah.
And just a regular house with a chicken coop out there. But you was saying something about the government came in, putting regulations on them. Is that what they did? And took the chickens? Is that what they did?
It's been a while, but I think it was. But I know one of the other things they do is you cannot sell raw milk. It has to be pasteurized. You can't take it out of the cow. You can't take it out of the cow and me go, here you go, Wayne.
Oh, you got to burn it with a bunch of stuff.
Right. Doesn't make any sense to me, but hey, I'm at the point now where I don't care about the government. All I care about is I'm trying to make myself better. I'm trying to keep my household, no, I'm not perfect. I'm trying to cook. I mean, I have realized that with me cooking, and I know you realize this too, because every once in a while there's weeks that you have to eat out.
Yeah.
I'm getting to where I don't like to eat out.
Yeah, my palate has changed with the better foods that I'm getting into, like the keto.
Yeah.
I'm having to get on a lower keto because of my kidneys. So it's very weird to go to the grocery store. I don't know what to buy. I do, but I don't.
Right.
It's yeah.
But it's
salt.
I'm telling you, everything that you eat out there, it will. Between the salt and you don't know what's in it and all that stuff.
Oil.
Yeah, I cooked tonight. You know what I used? I fried some chicken. You know what I cooked it in?
No, what you got?
Bacon grease.
Yeah.
Ooh. That I had saved. I put it in there. You don't need much, just a little bit. Put it in there, let it melt. Did that chicken. It was perfect. And then I made gravy out of it. So it was even more perfect.
Yeah.
And so it's just one of them things where, experts are predicting a crash of the economy between now and in the next 2 to 3 years.
I've heard that also. Stock market. I just heard it was going to be worse than 2008, but you can't listen to all the noise all the time.
No, and I don't listen to all of them because.
But yeah,
trust me,
most of it's noise.
Trust me, Fauci was an expert. Okay, we don't want to start talking about the vid, but Fauci was an expert. And I didn't listen to him because I don't trust him. But
I messed up.
Well,
I'm shot 6 months later, wasn't heart failure.
Right. Well, I'm a pure blood. I never did. But
you're good.
If just from what we've been talking about right here, this is why you should be a prepper.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying you should be a doomsday prepper with the, Walking Dead, all that stuff. But, it's kind of like we got a neighbor over here that's husband works at night in the neighborhood over here. Well, a couple of weeks ago, well, no, it was last week. Last week I made some chicken and dumplings. I made a big old bowl and took it right over there to the neighbor and gave it to her because her husband's working at night. And I was like, here you go. I was being neighborly, which is I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. I'm trying to get more community minded.
Yeah.
Because if the crap hits the fan, we're going to need some people to help us out. Which she also told me that come this next spring, I was more than welcome to start digging up her backyard and put a garden in. And she's got a lot bigger backyard than we do.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're fixing to go to break. Me and Mr. Wayne will come back, and we got a few other things up our sleeve we're going to talk about. And we'll be back right after this. All right, guys, welcome back into Back to the Basics with Big Dave and Mr. Wayne.
All right.
So one of the things I know Mr. Wayne's got something he wants to talk about, but I was going to show you this, Mr. Wayne. I bought these 2 years ago. They're the Liberty silver coins.
Yeah.
They're the 1 ounce silver. I bought these I got 4 of them. I bought them for $100, $25 a piece. Oh, went and checked, hadn't paid attention to it, set them in my little thing over here, hadn't thought about it, hadn't looked at them. They are up to $68 a piece now.
Dang. I've heard silver was rising.
Yep.
Gold also.
Gold is over 3,000, but I mean, I don't have much. I'm gonna get some more, but these are doing pretty well. I mean, I've made a little money on it, but that's okay. You know, we can.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to carry a little bit of cash in my wallet.
Me
too. Trying to keep a little cash just in case. You never know. So what you got on your agenda over there?
All kinds of stuff. Let's see.
You were talking about a jacket.
Yeah, I'm watching, I can't remember his name, a corporal military guy, and he'll go out in the woods and camp, and he just builds it out of what's in the woods. And he made a teepee, and first thing he did was he made a fire pit and dug a long trench that would go into his teepee, and he put some kind of something that kept the dirt, some kind of pipe deal from the fire pit into the tent, and buried it, and made that big old fire. It tunneled, the heat went under the tent. He lays his sleeping bag on top of the dirt.
Yeah.
I think it was 72 degrees in there.
Yeah.
Teepee.
I can't remember what they call it, but a lot of the old timers, there was, I can't remember what the name of it is. Let's do this. If you're watching this and you know what it is, leave a comment down below and tell us what it's called. Cause I can't, the older I get, the less I can remember. So throw it down there.
That's all I know. Tunnel fire pit.
Yeah, but where was the fire pit? Outside?
Yeah, yeah. And it's so the heat would go through the tunnel into and I can't remember how he let the smoke out somehow.
Yeah, it had to have went all the way under the tent and came out the other side of the tent.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to rewatch it
because
go camping.
I know a lot of them will do these. They'll put a fire here, in the ground, and then they'll do where it comes back and forth, and then it goes out over here and goes out, so that everything underneath it, and they'll put their beds right on top of it, like you were saying.
Yeah.
But they can do different. It's almost like radiant floor.
Right.
But it's with the smoke from the fire.
Right.
So that stuff's kind of cool. I can't. If y'all remember what it's called, put it down in the comments. Golly, it's gonna drive me crazy
The other thing the guy had was that wool jacket, an army green, not as army greenish look. It was darker army green, but man, that thing looked warm. He was in a snowstorm, and he had that on.
Oh, I know. Dude's got the mustache that comes down like this and all.
He goes out in the woods in the rain and builds his thing, keeps his tinder dry, knows how to.
Oh, yeah.
Very cool.
I know who you're talking about. I can see him right here.
Yeah.
as my mother used to say, in my mind's eye. I can see him. But yeah, he's real cool. He carries his bed and all that and wraps it up, goes out with the horses and all that out in the middle of the woods.
Yeah, he just turns up everywhere.
Let's see. What else you got? You got anything else over there?
I was this is my little list. I'm going whatever today is, maybe tomorrow, the next day. I'm going to the store. I got to have batteries for my blood pressure machine. Very important. And it got high, and I've gotten it down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to go get a pack of lighters. I've got those hand warmers somewhere. I got to dig them out, and then just do maintenance on the generator. Just crank it, let that thing run. Maybe change out the gas. Put Sta-Bil in it. So far, it's worked for me. So far,
yeah.
But just things like that.
Yeah. When this plays on the radio, Sunday is supposed to. Our high is going to be at 12.
Oh yeah.
And then it starts going down.
Yeah.
All day.
So I got to get some weather stripping.
This is going to be the time that your battery in your car are going to be weak.
Yeah.
We need that jump box like you got.
Yeah.
Which is not a bad idea. You're going to need your buddy heaters if the power goes out.
I got to pull that guy out.
Yep. I've got both of them. I've got two because we bought Pa-in-law and Ma-in-law one before she passed away. We bought him and her one, and it is sitting out in the garage along with mine. Mine's bigger. His is smaller. So
we got to go on.
I got two of them where, push come to shove, we'll be okay. The one thing I do need to do is I need a couple of hooks. And I want to get some of them monkey hooks. Do you know what them are? They're kind of shaped like this. They come around and then they jet down. And what it is you can stick it into the sheetrock and it curves up.
Oh yeah.
And you can hold on it. I need a couple of them. And the reason is so that if the power goes out, we can go to one room and I can put a blanket. Like if we go to the living room, I can put a blanket up there to keep all of us warm.
Yeah.
And you only have to use one buddy heater at a time.
Mm.
But I do need to go. How's your propane looking?
I need to get both of them filled. Let's see. I got 3. I need all 3 of them filled out. I think it's about half full, one of them, the ones on the grill.
Yeah.
I need to get fresh ones, all 3.
I got a couple. I got one that my father-in-law had that's real old. I need to get it changed out.
Yeah.
And get it swapped out and then go to Tractor Supply and get the other. I think I got, let's see, I got 3 out of my 9 that need to be filled. I've got a total of 9.
Dang.
Even after giving you a couple, I still have a bunch.
Have you got any labels on yours? That's wrapped in a label on your tanks?
Yeah, I think so. Why?
That's what rusted out. They sit for a long time because of the moisture, sweating, cooling off.
Okay.
You pull that label off, and it's got a rust spot on it. Mine does. The guy was right. It caused rust.
Yeah.
So
I have to look at that. I have to look at that. And, but yeah, I know I got 1 or 2 that's got that on it. And see, I was leaving it on that to keep it looking clean.
That's what
So if I brought it in the house, it would be all nice and clean. And, the wife wouldn't go, you need to put a towel under that so that it doesn't get all over the place. And she sounds just like that. No, she don't.
Wait till I tell her.
Yeah, you better shut up. But yeah, I mean, it's this is the time to check all your winter stuff, because winter's here, and especially when it starts going down to, single digits.
I don't do that. Ooh.
You don't like that?
Well, the anemia is pretty rough, I guess I'm going to double up on that vitamin D.
Yeah. You're going to have to double up on that, and double up on the blankets on the bed. All right, guys, let's take a break. And when we come back, we got some more stuff to talk about. We'll be back right after this. All right, guys, welcome back to the Basics. I was also going to tell you, Wayne, one of the things that I started doing is I'm trying to get away from margarine, that fake stuff.
Yeah, it is. It tastes it too.
Well, I know, like tonight, when I made my cream potatoes, I put real butter in them.
Yeah.
And put some heavy whipping cream in them.
Yeah.
God, they were so good. And I even did it. I even did it with the skins on it. Yeah. I left the skins on.
I do that also.
Because like when you eat a baked potato or whatever, I eat the skin.
Yeah.
That's where all the nutrients are at.
Yeah.
So, that's one of the things I'm trying to get away from the seed oil. That's why I used the bacon grease earlier. I know on TikTok they have a 6-pound tub of beef tallow.
Yeah, I think I've seen it.
And it's like $65.
What?
Yeah. So I've got to find me a butcher around here that I can get some beef fat from, and make my own. Because where we used to live, up at the pond, before the pond, the place we used to live up there, I had a butcher, and on Sundays I'd call him in the morning and go, "Hey, it's Big Dave. You hook me up with some pig fat, some pork fat." And he'd go, "Yeah, come on up here about 2:00. I'd go up there about 2:00, and he'd have 2 or 3 pounds of fat. He'd wrap it up, hand it to me. I said, "Well, how much is this going to be?" He goes, "It's what I ain't throwing away in the garbage."
Golly.
So I would sit there and get that. I'd take it home, and I would melt it, put it in jars, and use that. It's just like when you cook bacon, when you cook beef, getting the fat off of it, making tallow. A lot of people make tallow soaps and stuff.
Yeah, I was watching some of that.
So so you were telling me that who is she? Prepper Princess?
Yeah. Talking about on some ways to stay warm.
Yeah. What you got?
Her power wasn't off, but she watches her electricity, and I think she's on solar. I think she's in somewhere in California. But anyway, she's the big gain bottles.
Yeah.
she keeps an empty one. You know that I've kind of used this before, not the detergent bottle. Fill it up with hot water. Lay it on your chest. That's my core. When I get really cold, I'll like make some hot soup in a big bowl. I'll lay the scalded hot thing right there, and I warm up. I'm talking about bone chilling. I get pretty bad off, but that really helps.
Well, speaking of that, Winter Storm 93.
Whew.
You remember that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Me and my fiance at that time, she was not my wife, we ended up at my mother's house, and my mother had, at that time, had a gas water heater.
Oh, man. Woo.
So we could take showers and all that stuff, but at night before we'd go to bed, about 15, 20 minutes before we'd go to bed, I took a 2-liter Pepsi and Coke bottle, cleaned them out, filled them up with water, screwed the top on it, and threw it in the bed on my side, her side.
Yeah.
We did it for the kids downstairs and everything.
Yeah.
And it warmed the bed up so that when you got in the bed and you had all the blankets on, because we didn't have, our heat was electric.
Right.
But our water heater, man, I'm going to tell you, that was a saving grace to be able to take a bottle like that and fill it up with real hot water and put it in the bed or on your chest or something like that.
Doesn't like it when I'm that cold. That's true.
Right.
She, I think I've seen these before, but she also had a vest, little black vest, and it was battery operated. Battery was in her pocket, and it was a heat vest. She was talking about some that would just heat around the neck, some full body, some just the back. I would love to get one of them.
Well, let me tell you this, Stephanie. It's basically like a blanket like this.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's got a hoodie on it.
Yeah.
And it's got arm. You can put your arm through it, comes down, and it's sewed up on the sides right here. Well, inside of it has these elements that on the back and the front. And she has a little battery about like that. Puts it in a little pouch on the inside, turns it on, and you talking about somebody that loves that thing? Man, my wife loves that thing, and she hadn't brought it out yet because I have a feeling if she does, and my father-in-law feels it, he'll be taking the dog out with it,
Where's my vest?
She's gonna be going in there going, where is
that?
I know I left it right here. My father,
Dad, get that thing off my dog.
Paul-in-law was gonna walk in. He's gonna walk in the living room. He's gonna have that thing on.
Let's see. You brought the bubble wrap up over the windows.
Yeah.
She was a little thin styrofoam and bubble wrap. She was saying styrofoam. She was saying like like thin, like in your packing, you can get sheets of styrofoam.
Oh, yeah.
She said that was like the wall. And there's quite a few windows in this house.
You need to do that.
Yeah, right.
You need to do that.
It's very drafty in this house. It's very drafty.
Well, there's certain rooms in that house you're not using.
Right. I keep all the doors open because the whole point of the climate control is to let it all settle through the whole house. If you shut a room off, you're kind of screwing yourself up. Or 3 or 4 doors, you need to open those doors. The heat acclimates evenly through the house.
Yeah, but that back bedroom, you could close that completely off, and and shut the vent off and everything in that room.
Yeah.
And put a piece of plastic over the door.
Yeah.
Where it doesn't have anything, because you're not in that room that much. The rest of the house, yeah, I could understand. Yeah. But that back bedroom, you know where I'm talking about at your house. Yeah. Nobody else will, and it doesn't matter. But that back bedroom, you could close that off, and and I don't know. You got a bathroom back there. I probably wouldn't do that.
I got to swap for a little bit. I got to do some work on the floor, the shower, the floor, and the main bathroom.
Well, okay. Yeah. But you could use the bubble wrap. That's for dang sure.
Well, I start Saturday morning. What time you going to be here? I won't wait on you.
Look at that. Wow.
What time is it?
Look at that.
I'll do the same thing to you.
Yeah, I'll be there when I get there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what else you got on the list?
What I had something on here. Yeah. That. Let's see that. I don't know the pasta. I've never heard of that durum wheat to make Italian pasta.
Yeah.
Sutton Days lady.
Yeah, Lisa was Sutton Days.
Yeah,
I've never heard of that kind of pasta.
I hadn't either. She named off a bunch, of course, rye, but all the wheats. And I'm not educated on it, but she named off a bunch.
Yeah, I know you got wheat berries and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that you can grind up. Which I'm wanting to get my daughter into grinding her own flour. But I mean, she got the 4 kids and all that. Right now, she's she got her hands full. But still, I'd like to see how much it would save. But you never know. All right, guys, that's this week's show. Appreciate you, Mr. Wayne. We will see y'all next week.
Second Timothy 1:7, for God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of sound mind. Don't be scared, be prepared.